What up? It's Lady Purm, LADIEPURM.com. Over here chilling with Big Bro, Jack the Mac. Over here caking it way in bumfucked Egypt called Chandler.
Gotta tuck yourself away sometimes, sis. You know what it
out
is.
Here. So we out here doing it, kicking it in the studio, spending some quality time together. So
indeed. Brotherly, sisterly love, you know what it is.
Absolutely. Lady Purm is the little sister to most and the big sister to some. So you have to love me. You have to love me. But the first time I actually formally met Mr. Mac was at a Bod's gym. I was dealing with Greedy on some things and, like with the photography, and we were going to link up that evening, and then he was really wanting to take us to go check out this gym, and I was with AZ Chemistry, and we ended up linking up with you guys, and then going to the gym, and that was where those pictures were taken, where it's me, you, Kim, Greedy, and Huey.
Right.
So that's
big
actually a very
big ups to Greedy and my guys.
Absolutely.
Salute, respect,
Absolutely.
my G's.
Yes, that's all family, all love, all support. AZ up all day. So from that experience, our first encounters with each other, I started to kind of dig you out, see what you were about. And immediately it was kind of like that family connection. And also we're both Tauruses. Birthday's a day apart.
A day apart,
so
baby.
Happy birthday to you as well. And he actually came and celebrated with us at AZ Eye Candies on Friday.
It went down. Y'all missed out. Should have been there.
We had a great
hosted
time.
by Lady Purm, man. Jack the Mac, Ed Jim was in the building.
Yeah, we was out there chilling. So I'm going to go ahead and let you have this opportunity. I mean, you do music. You just dropped a new mixtape. What's going on with that?
Well, actually, the mixtape, I kind of did that. I've been working on that probably for the last couple months. And we just finished the EP, a day apart EP, me and my little bro, Ed Genesis. And that's the last thing that we basically worked on that we just completed this week. So, yeah.
And recently you just did a track with Greedy and Prophetico, which was amazing because that was 3 different styles of hip-hop blended on one track.
Yeah,
and I know personally when I first found out Prof was doing the track with you guys, I was like, Prof was doing a track with them?
We handpicked Prof. Prof is my man.
Right.
Prof is dope.
But see the thing, and that goes back to the previous feature with Prof, which I'm going to let stay on ladyperm.com for a while. Because it's just that fresh. But in the video, he does talk about that he listens to the music, try something new, step out of the box, and he did just that. All of you did just that. So that was pretty tight. And the video was shot at the Abad's Gym as well.
Yeah, that was big. It was major. Just the connection to bring all 3 of us together was cool.
Right.
Yeah, I produced the record, and it was actually for my... If I could only get a sample clearance mixtape, and it's going to be highlighted on there as well.
Okay.
So I wanted to grab those guys for that. And I had been working with Greedy on a couple things, and I just always been a fan of both of them, him and Prof, you know what I'm saying? So to kind of just pull it all together was cool. You know what I mean? So I was responsible for putting it all together. You know what I mean? So yeah. It was respect
dope.
factor, yeah.
It was dope.
God bless them guys.
Let's find out a little bit more about you. I mean, how long have you been doing music, and where do you feel comfortable at in the hip hop community?
It's odd because with me not being from Phoenix, you know, I'm originally from Michigan, so I had to come out here and just kind of shake and move, throw the elbows, you know what I mean, throw some shit around just so I could get accepted. But you know, I put my work in, and now it's to the point to where I'm starting to get my love I deserve, and it's appreciative, no doubt. But it's kind of difficult because Phoenix hip hop is different than Michigan hip hop. You know what I mean? So I kind of had to rethink. I had to refocus and retrain my thought process in order to approach people out here. And then I had to change my production and everything kind of to get it to pull people in. So it worked. So you know, it's good. And then I lived in Houston for 3.5 years as well. So
how long have you been in Arizona?
I've been out here like 8 years now.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, that's about the same time I've been out here.
Yeah.
I came out here in 2005, and I stayed pretty well hidden for a long time.
Matter of fact, I came out
Where did Lady Purm come from?
Matter of fact, I came out here when the Super Bowl was actually here, and it's about to be here again. So
completing
that cycle as well.
Right.
You know
wow.
yeah,
I remember
here.
that. I remember that. If you came out here the same year I did, then that was when Hurricane Katrina hit.
Exactly.
And
I
that
was
to
living
me
in
was a
Houston
shock.
when Hurricane
Really?
Katrina hit. Yeah. Actually, I moved there right after, but I was there in Houston when that happened.
Now that hurricane, I mean, we're kind of going way off hip hop, and I didn't even expect to go down this road, but Hurricane Katrina just firsthand was something that impacted me because I had just moved out here, literally had just moved out here, and then I was far from home, and then you've got such a devastating event that happened, and you feel kind of alone and kind of scared, like what if something like that happened here and I'm far from my family, or what if something happened there and I'm far from my family. And then to see how predominantly it was our people who were impacted the most.
Yeah, purposely.
Yeah,
purposely. I think purposely, but I'm not going to get political. But yeah, purposely. You know, they sacrificed that part of the city as opposed to the other side of the city for
right.
For certain reasons.
And it seems that in situations like that, of course, I mean, any catastrophe such as like 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina, and then the elementary school shooting, it seems like a culture will band together and unify, even with Trayvon Martin, and then it kind of subsides, and then you don't hear about it anymore. But these are still things that there are still people right now that are still affected by Hurricane Katrina, still affected by September 11th, still affected by the elementary school, regardless of the controversy on that. It's, as far as hip hop goes, like, what can we do to continue to bring these awarenesses, as these are still issues we're dealing with? Like, what's it going to take for us to actually improve as a community?
Well, we have to be more supportive, and we got to keep those type of things. You got to keep that in the music. You know what I mean? You can't let that die down. You got to keep those memories in the music, whether they was good or bad. You know, we got to put more social commentary in the music. You know what I mean? It's to the point now everything is turned up. That's cool. Right. I like to turn up too. Don't get me wrong, but at some point,
Purm turns up.
Yeah. At some point, yeah, Purm really do turn up. Y'all should have seen her at her birthday party and went DOW in. She was headbanging, the headbanging dance machine.
Purm up! Purm up!
Yeah, but I just think we need to go back to more social commentary and real life situations in the music, and once we get back to that, then those things, everything will come together. Yeah.
I agree. So, you had mentioned your little brother right here, Mr. Genesis. Why don't you go ahead and introduce him?
This is my little bro, Ed Genesis, and he's from Gary, Indiana, and he's a really, really talented guy. You know, he's been fortunate to be on MTV2 Freestyle. He's on BET 106 and Park Freestyle Friday. So, he got a little celebrity status, and he came out here to rock with me, man, and we kind of just got together and put this project together and just put a lot of love into it, and it just came together. So I'm going to let him do some talking about himself. I ain't going to, because I will get to rambling.
What up, dog? Yeah, Genesis, the only. This is Gary, Indiana. Live in Michigan. All around. Anywhere I go, I get down.
He's also quite the photographer as well. He took some wonderful pictures at Lady Purm's birthday, and much appreciated. And he got that wonderful video of Miss Mocha serenading your queen. So I loved it. Now,
dope. Shout out to Miss Mocha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peace, sis. Also, now, how can we find you? I mean, SoundCloud, Reverb, anything. Like, how can we find your music?
Google.
Google?
I'm everywhere. Google. Ed Genesis, like the Bible. Genesis. You cut through the chase. You find everything. YouTube, news articles, pictures, a bunch of beautiful, pretty pictures of me. Just a bunch of stuff. Google. Yeah.
Google the man. Well, and I'll help those of you that don't understand what Google is and how powerful it can be. I will go ahead and make sure the links to all those sites will be on ladypurm.com. So the SoundClouds, the Twitters, all that good stuff. So in the meantime, Google it, man. But now, being that you're not from out here, like, what are your impressions so far on the Arizona hip hop scene out here, from what you've seen so far? It's okay, be honest. Be honest.
I haven't saw enough to really. I liked the show the other day. I liked the Greenhouse guys. They put that
Yeah.
down. Yeah, I thought that was.
Shout out Tia the Dope Boy, Decipher the God,
What up,
and Gold
TA?
Hunt,
Yeah. What up,
and
dog?
Miss Daja Marie, the Princess of Greenhouse. Salute your captain.
Greenhouse.
Yes, they
no
did
doubt.
shut it down on
sure.
Friday night, and I was very proud of them. Very proud of them.
I like that. I like. Big Bro done put me up on a lot of things, so I can ramble off a lot of artists. But as far as like what I'm seeing with the scene, I'm still learning a lot. I'm still,
Is there anything that I mean, as far as your music goes, is there anything that has caught your attention where you'd be like, you know what, I could collab or I could do something with that, and then want to actually initiate building that bridge between your music and the music out here?
somebody I want to work with.
I mean, just anything that you've heard, whether it be somebody in particular that you want to work with, or just anything that you've heard out here that caught your attention that made you feel like, I didn't know this was here in Arizona, but I'll fuck with it. Like,
oh yeah. I've heard a lot of different sounds, a lot of different things. I had to say Pete Thorough when we're gonna get together and do something.
Yeah.
nice.
Big ups to my guy Pete Thorough.
Yeah, I like
Nice.
Yeah, FOE baby, it's my
I
guys.
played some stuff. I like that. I like what I heard.
All right, that's a new name that, well, not a new name. I mean, I've been hearing him and seeing his name around, but most recently, I haven't really heard that his name thrown out there like that. So that's pretty dope.
And it should actually be thrown out there all the time. Like P is serious. Like like P is. I'm a real big fan of P as well. So
Okay.
I would love to see him and my little bro get down. Because to me,
Let me tell you.
they're my two favorite unsigned rappers. That's
Uh-huh.
probably, you know what I'm saying, that and I know him. Like that's
Right.
that's Gucci for me. You know what I'm saying.
For the
I'm
record.
a big fan though.
For the
I'm
record,
a fan.
excuse me. Sometimes Big Bro say different things. Signed or unsigned, an artist is an artist.
Oh, right.
I am an artist. Period.
High five. High five.
Period. Picasso
We
wasn't
artists,
signed.
damn it.
Michelangelo
bad.
wasn't signed. They were artists.
Now,
I'm an artist.
that brings up a great point because recently independent music has become so important, especially because you have Macklemore, who showed everybody that you can do that and do it independently. A lot of people.
Four Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, again,
Off top.
their views do not reflect mine. Independent or quote unquote major does not matter to me. Music
Right.
is music.
Right.
And
I agree
I'm
with
black.
that.
I'm not an African American. I don't do labels. I'm here at Genesis. I approve this message. Y'all keep talking what y'all talking about.
What we were
I don't
saying,
like that because music started off as music. We
It
did
did.
it. We created it. Corporations got a hold of it, and
Right.
then once they got a hold of it, they say you are less than. You're independent now. You're local now because we took what you had and put some money behind it and commercialized it. So now, and we take that. So now we call ourselves that, but I don't. That's all.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. We gotta take back what's ours. Music, creativity, artistic, that's ours.
Well, in reference to that, I will say I like how music is right now. I like the way things are going.
Because now they taking it back.
It's a hustle game, and I'm a hustler, so I'm gonna
And
get out there
running
and
the
hustle for mine.
asylum.
So I dig
what
how
it
it
is.
is right now. You know
Well,
what I'm
and
saying?
speaking, I mean, even though the label of independent and all that, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And I'm not one for titles either. I can't stand a fucking title. But I will self-proclaim myself. I will do that. However, as artists, there are a lack of resources when it comes to budget and things like that, unless you do sign a contract. And there's actually an upcoming tour that's being led by Born Da Vinci. I don't know if you've been watching on Facebook. But he has put together a platform to allow artists to completely do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gives you an opportunity to have unlimited distribution, to claim ownership over your music. It gives you an opportunity to go on tour and have the same benefits as you would if you were signed with someone, but you're completely doing it yourself. So, do you, in your honest opinion, feel like that's something that we need and that's important out here with those that want to not sign a contract?
Of course, like especially in my situation, I consider myself a one-man band. You know, I produce my own records, I write my own rhymes, I record my own records, I mix my own records, I master my own records. So I'm always looking for that. Like, I want to stand alone. I want to be self-sufficient. I think that's extremely important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big ups to him. Like, I got to check that out.
Absolutely. A lot of details are coming soon. I'm excited that AZ Chemistry and I are a part of this opportunity, especially representing for Arizona. And it is definitely a great thing that August 2nd, the tour will stop here at the Olive Branch. So we're very excited about that. But I think that it is important for people. And one of the problems is that a lot of people don't know enough about the music industry. So then they get suckered into a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
We was talking about that earlier. Ironically,
you gotta know the business.
Right, because if you don't, then all that fame and you can get caught up in that, but at the same time, you're getting completely fucked in the back end.
Yeah, because a lot of times that's all they selling anyway is popularity and fame.
Right.
You know,
like you could buy likes on Instagram, you can buy likes on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like you could buy that, you could buy fans. But in the long run, when it's done, can you say that you truly did that or it belongs to you? And I think that's important.
Yeah, we can't get so caught up into the internet game that we forget to get out and touch the people, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it's to the point where everybody think that you can just Facebook promote and things of that nature. That's cool. You got to use that to your advantage, but
it's a tool.
When you
it's a tool.
If I come to you and give you a flyer and say, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Jack," that's more personal. Then that stays on your mind. You know what I'm saying?
And that's important too, because I know with AZ Chemistry and I, one of the things that we try to strive for is being able to go and show support as much and as often as we can. I mean, we both have our own lives, our own personal lives. We all have, you know, other things that we have going on in our day-to-day schedules. But when we get the opportunity, we definitely come out and support and show love. And, you know, I mean, just the response has been overwhelming.
But look how that's grown in the last 6 months since I first met you to now. Everybody supporting each other. How everybody's events are starting to grow. Growing more, and everybody's popularity is growing as well. You know, I'm sitting back watching the movement. I'm smiling. It's cool. I've been out here for 8 years. You know what I mean? So I'm checking out the movement, and man, AZ, big ups to AZ, man. The Underground Railroad. There's a lot of things that's going on out here that's real positive. You know
and I'm definitely hoping that LadyPurm.com is helping.
LadyPurm.com, no doubt, is helping. Yeah, it's love. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm definitely doing my best. So. That's another thing. I mean, I can't stress enough support. And Kim says all the time, there's other ways you can support. You don't necessarily have to always be at every show, but, you know, buy a CD or a T-shirt or a poster. I mean, the investment that you're making, you don't know, it could be going to something way bigger than what you think, because there's a lot of artists out here that actually do things that are good in the community. Like you've got Greedy Gonzalez doing a box gym, doing the boxing for the youth, and
big up to Eric and Quentin, my nephews.
Oh my
They're out there getting busy.
Beast. And what's the other one? Jared? Oh God, some beastie little Heat City boys.
Yeah, box gym, man. Big up to Gus too.
Right.
Yeah,
so Greedy does a lot, you know. So and that gym he funds, you know. So when you buy his CD, you're not just buying his music because he just thinks he's a great rapper. He has a purpose. He is, but he has a purpose behind what he's doing. So you know, definitely support that, y'all.
Yeah, just buy the music, man.
Right.
Buy the music. Y'all out here buying all these bags. Buy a CD.
Bootleg DVDs and stuff.
Yeah.
So tell us about your music. Can we hear a little something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Now I heard Mr. Charlie West was over here in the studio recently.
Yeah, Charlie West was. Matter of fact, big ups to Charlie West. Yes. We dropped a heater last night.
Media.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a little sample of that right quick.
Oh no, are we getting it? Is this an exclusive?
It's an exclusive because this record has not been heard yet.
I feel loved. I'm excited.
I know what it is, man. Just in case you don't know, it's your boy Charlie West, man. Fucking with Jack and Mac today, man. I guess niggas gotta tune in to some great shit. Jay said it better. Just gotta paint this picture for you.
Jesus Christ and the Lord. You ain't fast and live, my people snore. And Satan's steady keep through the door. I'm on some Jim Wars. All the doors ignore. When you move me to the fullest. My life is like a motion picture. Dodged a couple dollars and I'm on a couple units. It's clearly what I'm trying to say is motherfucker, listen and learn. Jack and Mac can really do this. I'm spread by the truest and the coolest individuals. The spirit. That's why I got the knowledge when I'm spazzing in the studio. Me and Charlie West about to do a real deal. Me and gang scared. The focus in the desert on the dirt, trying to see it through. Now I'm with my nigga, you better practice what you better do. Trill, recognize trill. Nigga, I'm so ill. They can never bring me down, I'm like a gold steel.
Treat me like Picasso, vivid when I paint pictures. I won't let them bring me down. You can find another nigga. I don't do hand-me-downs. I'm a top shelf nigga. I give it to them like they holy scriptures. The streets is in my veins, so my blood thicker. And I can say it plain, man, my nuts bigger. I'm in a different lane, so my struts thicker. Ain't no room for whole niggas. I scratch from the bottom, this Chuck is a gold killer. And I won't let them bring me down, not even to show niggas. I won't let them see me sweat, I am on my toes, nigga. And it's money over everything. I'm married to the streets, check the red and ring. Tax 10, let your nuts hang. So I'ma let my motherfucking nuts hang.
Jack and Mac, Charlie West exclusive. You know what I mean? Now I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah, man. See,
thank you.
And Charlie West is another jack of all trades. That's why I'm not hooking up with brothers like that. They're just not just rappers. They
My heart is full. I got
to the table, man. Like, I got the rappers that I want to work with already. That's kind of solidified. So I really don't want to meet no more rappers. Just, you know, I want to meet the producers. I want to meet the creative people.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
The nerds. Where the nerds at? Yeah, I want to meet the nerds. I'm a thugged out nerd.
I celebrated May the 4th be with you too. Don't play. I watched my VHSs, and if you don't believe me, go look at the picture on Facebook because I don't play when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Anyhow, well, I mean, how do we find more about you? Like, where are you located on the internet?
I got my website up, jackthemac.com. It's kind of under construction, but it's nice. You go check it out. Some cool flicks on there.
That's JAKDAMAK.com. Okay.
You can check me out there. You can also check me out on Facebook, Calvin Jack Winfield. You can check me out on SoundCloud, www.soundcloud.com/JAK-DAMAK-FROZT. Yeah.
Jack the Mac Fro.
www.soundcloud.com/JAK-DAMAK-FROZT.
Oh, it's -FROZT. See, I almost had it.
I know that's a lot, but
I got it quick though.
If you Yeah.
So what's next? You just dropped some music. I'm gonna have some of that loaded up on the feature as well.
Right on.
So what's next? Like, what do you have coming up?
Man, like I said, we just finished the day apart. Me and my little bro here, Genesis, and that's probably gonna be out real soon. It was supposed to be a record that we dropped on our birthday. Mm-hmm. It kind of exceeded our expectations, though. Like we shared it with a few people, and we got some real cool responses. So we're gonna take our time with it. So we're gonna back off of it a little bit. It'll probably be out in a couple weeks. But I also have the If I Could Only Get a Sample Clearance, Volume 1 and Volume 2 Special Edition, and that's gonna be coming out soon as well. And then I got a double CD, The Heart of a Line, all originals. You know, cause I guess there's a misconception going on out there that I can only do sample beats. So I gotta hit them with the originals. That's why the day apart is all originals. But now it's a couple samples
Guilty.
in there, man. You know what I mean? But you know, seeing is believing,
Right.
so you gotta have it.
So I look forward to it. I look forward to it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I do R&B records. So I got a Chris Notes record that's, man, we got a whole album over here on Chris Notes. And me and him just decided we're going to sit down and go through everything, mix all the records, and start putting out singles, man. And,
any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to the whole Michigan fam, Thoroughbred Riders, everybody in my camp, everybody I work with, man, GSP, that's my guy, man. KSK, he came through and blessed me. Heat City, they came through and blessed me. Hannibal Leg Trap, man, I've been blessed to rock with a lot of artists. Leo the Don, Chris Notes, oh man, and you know, like I said, I've been blessed. Dirty Dan came through and blessed us on the day apart. The Street Kings Part 2 single, we're going to probably shoot a video for that record. Nicosa, she came through and blessed us. Her birthday is actual May 1st. It's crazy because
happy birthday, Taurus Queen.
Yeah, it's crazy because the majority of people that was a part of the Day Apart project, whose birthday was within that Day Apart, with the exception of one person. So that was a blessing, man. And that was just God working, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I don't know who I forget, man. Like I say, I love everybody, man. Bruce, man. Mesa, he just came through and dropped his CD off. It's dope.
Nice.
Man, like I said, I love everybody, man. Get to know me.
Them Mesa made bad boys out there.
Yeah, man. Yep. I want to rock with my dude KT Cool, Rockadollar, man. Rock was like one of the first. I was blessed to meet Rock when I first came out here, man. Rockadollar, he taught me a lot, showed me a lot, turned me on to a lot of people, man. Man, God bless Rock, man.
Nice.
Yeah. I was fortunate to meet Lifted and Unique and Sonny Black, and you know, man, that's Pete Thorough was in that camp at some point. Ocean, all them cats, man. So I was blessed, man. So you know, I love.
We got some research to do because I want to make sure I get hip on all these names that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to thank you for just kind of hanging out. And thank you for blessing me with the exclusive there with you and Mr.
Charlie
Banks
West probably gonna kill me because he supposed to be mixing the record and all that, but I had to share, Charlie. My bad, baby. You know Sis was in the building, man. I lost focus for a minute, bro.
That's okay. Maybe I'll go ahead and postpone the video for a couple of days, maybe, and then that way. But I'll still be able to say I got the exclusive.
No doubt, Sis got the exclusive.
So,
You first want to put your ears on that record.
I'm excited. It was a slapper.
Right on.
So I'm excited for what you've got coming up, and
shout out to my girl Gazetta Blanco too. Hopefully me and her.
Oh my God, I love her.
Oh man, I did a record for her, the Formula.
Miss Blanco.
Trying to get her back working, man.
She knows
What's up, Blanco?
she has my heart.
Do it. Yeah.
I love her. I think she's amazing, and I would love to work with her. So yes, it's an exclusive. LadyPurm.com. I would love to get in the booth with Miss Blanco and see if I can keep up.
Let's do it. I'm dropping the record. Let's do it.
So that maybe that might be something.
Because I heard Purm freestyling the other night. She was going in. See, I didn't even know you showed me a different side of you, sis. Yeah.
I was supposed to. It was supposed to be a secret. I've been playing a long time, and I'm still getting used to returning back to my first passion. And so, yes, Lady Purm has been working on some music, have been for quite some time, in and out. And I'm excited that when I'm ready to share myself, I will do so, and with the right people. Yes, and with the right people.
Got to keep the love in the family.
Absolutely. So I'm excited, and I'm just like at the point where if nothing else, I want people to know that I am so happy to be surrounded by so many different artists of different types of music with different styles and flavors and personalities, and it's all love. It's all love, it's amazing. It's amazing to see.
Ain't nothing fake, man. That's what I mean. Like doing the record with Lil Bro, that was a love record. See, we need to get back to doing records with people. Let's just not focus on, I think you dope, let's do a record. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed to be around some dope.
Which is cool too. Really, it's cool when dope people get with dope people, but I see what you're saying.
Relationship is well.
Right.
Let's talk.
Offer a dynamic.
Let's have a conversation. Yeah, let's sit down and blow on.
Because some rap just seems to be just staying within the same camps over and over again, and there's no branching out. And I would love
Get in the studio with somebody. Quit doing email records. Come by. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm known for being the Facebook bar dropper. So some of y'all think it's just random posts, and sometimes I'm just posting bars, and you guys never know. So you like it anyways, either way. But other than that, I think let's just go ahead and say that we've given you all we can right now, and we're gonna keep giving you what we can out here in the community. We've got things coming up. Actually, there's a event that I'm in the works planning that has touched me, that even my big bro here said he'd jump in on, and it's to bring awareness to stopping and aiding the assistance with destroying child sex exploitation. And I found out that in Phoenix we are the highest in the nation for having child sex trafficking, and it touched me in a way because, one, I had never heard of it before out here. And when I heard it on the radio, it just kind of shocked me. And then I had posted a status about it and got a number of wonderful responses from a lot of different artists that are willing to help with that. So bringing hip-hop back to where it started from: entertainment, community, unity. And I'm glad you're a part of it.
Of course, sis, I got your back. You know what it is. Yeah.
I'm glad you're a part of it. We're going to show y'all we can do things peacefully and in a strong way where we build a fist, like Prof was saying.
No doubt. Yeah. Big ups to Prof, man. That's my dude.
Oh, I love him. That's my brother. And I can't say enough good things about him out here and what he does. So Fair Trade, check him out on First Fridays. Check him out on the feature on ladyperm.com, which I'm probably going to leave that as a permanent feature because I just love that feature.
Yeah, that was a dope
I love him.
Man. Whoa,
I love him. So other than that, just thanks for chilling with us. I know we just been kind of rambling a little bit, spending time with each other. Glad you guys were kind of in it with us, and in the green room.
In the green room studio, so y'all know what's going down here,
baby. All right, LADIEPURM.com. Salute. AZ.
Michigan.